day 711 being Christopher Cruz. So I was just talking to Araceli about this, but yesterday I got home and I was sitting in my car and I just prayed real quick, and I was like, God, please send me abundance. Please send me, financial support. Just please, God. And then something came out of me where I just said, and you know what? Even if you don't provide, I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to have faith in you. I'm still going to be on fire for you. So I hope you do, but even if you don't, I'm good. And that was the first time I ever said that. It was the first time that I was ever like, hey, if you don't bless me, I'll have even more faith in you. If you bless me, I'll have more faith in you. If you don't bless me, I'll have more faith in you. Like, if the money doesn't come through, it's not going to shake my faith. I choose to have more faith in you. More faith in you, more faith in you. And that was just like this really crazy moment where it's like, I'm going to have faith in God because I have faith in God, period. Not because he provides, not because the blessings that he does, not because the miracles he performs. I'm going to have faith in God, and I'm going to trust God because I trust God and because I have faith in God, period. There's no caveat to that. There's no, it's not negotiable. There's nothing that he has to do for me to love him and have faith in him and trust him. Like, I'm just going to have faith in him no matter what happens. I'm going to trust him no matter what happens. I'm going to love him no matter what happens. It is not conditional. It's not conditional faith. It's unconditional faith. It's not conditional trust. It's unconditional trust. And I'll waver in that because I'm human and I can't be perfect. But for the most part, I will have unconditional faith, unconditional trust, and unconditional love in God. And I think that's a completely different level of faith. Like, I don't need him to perform miracles. I don't need him to bless me financially or provide for me to trust in him and have faith in him and love him. Just like when you have unconditional love for someone, you don't need them to do anything. They don't need to do anything for you to love them fully. I've had two people at church say, one of them was a new dad, and he said, you learn unconditional love. Like, he can't do anything to make me love him because I already love him infinitely. Like, he doesn't do anything. He lays there and poops and cries, and I just love him on a level that is unexplainable. And it's like, there's nothing he could do to make me love him more. I just love him. And I feel like that's the kind of love that God has for us, but that's the kind of faith that I'm developing in God, that there's nothing God could do to make me have more faith in him. That's the kind of faith I want to have, where it's like, whether you bless me or not, I have faith in you. It's unconditional faith. It's irrevocable faith. It's unshakable faith. It's indestructible faith. Like, that's what I want. I don't want the faith the size of a mustard seed. I want the faith the size of a freaking mountain. I want faith the size of a planet. That's what I want. That to me is freedom. And it's like the Bible says, if you have faith even the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. But what if you have faith the size of a mountain? What can you do? That's something to think about. Because my goal is not to have faith the size of a mustard seed. My goal is to have faith the size of a mountain, faith the size of a freaking planet. Like, I want to have more and more faith and more faith in God and more faith in God. That's what I want. I don't want a little bit of faith. I don't want a mustard size level of faith. Mustard seed size faith. Yeah. So, okay. Here we go.